Earlier I mentioned that we are a zero waste restaurant. We're not perfect, but we do pretty good. As I said, we average 5 gallons of food waste, which is actually compost each week. Food doesn't really go in the trash. There are some things that in the end we can't do anything with, like animal bones, even after we've worked them over a few times. But we achieve this really through a few strategies. The low fruit strategy is making stock. So either we take vegetables or animal parts and roast them off and make a stock out of them. You can do that at home very easily, and you should be. Just have a Ziploc in your freezer where you're gathering scrap throughout the week or the month, and when it's full, make a stock. That's the easiest one. The next level that we do is dehydrating. Again, plants and animals, and dehydrate them, powderize them, and almost all of your seasoning today is driven by zero waste. All these powders go into spice blends and then are used to reflavor things. It's a good way to do it, and you can again do this at home because it's a concentrated flavor. The next is a little more challenging for you at home, but certainly you can do it. We do a lot of it, and that's make our own misos and aminos. Essentially that process is using something called koji with rice and then waiting 6 months to a year plus. And we have easily 20 different misos and aminos here in our repertoire. Tonight I am focusing in on our zero waste miso. That's one that is all the scraps and peels and seeds and trimmings of vegetables that we've used over the years. It's one of my favorites. It almost comes off like a cheese in a way, and so you're going to find that in a number of dishes tonight. But ultimately, this is trying to counteract what is typical in a restaurant. A restaurant our size might come in at 20 or 30 gallons of food waste going into the trash every day. All of us here on staff have been at restaurants where they do 40 gallons a day easy. And so we're doing our part not to throw that food into the trash heap, but make sure it's being repurposed or recycled, not in the recycling traditional sense, but in terms of food, or certainly at the very least turned into compost. All right, enjoy.